Hello, I'm so happy I got a hold of you. Welcome to another exciting episode of Lucious Showcase. I am Lucious T, and this week we're taking a look at a game that was very hyped for a lot of people. I think you already know what it is. It is the title, so all 30 of you, let's watch. Sega! I must admit I'm not the biggest Sonic fan. I do have all the games from the Genesis era. Sonic 2 was especially a treat as my brother and I could play co-op together. We would switch off characters between stages because we all know Tails is bitch mode. When Sonic and Knuckles came out, the series started losing its appeal for me. My older brother had moved on from games, and while Knuckles was cool, the formula had worn thin. I did buy a Dreamcast and played Sonic Adventure, but that would be the last adventure for me and the Blue Hedgehog for quite some time. Many years later, I hear that there's an announcement for a new Sonic game. I think, but wait, it's a 2D side-scroller in the vein of the old games. Oh my. This is gonna be good.
There's a lot of games out there, some of which you've never even heard of. That's where I come in. I'm Lucious T. I've been playing games since the age of 2, and I have no life. This is Retroactive.
Sonic Mania came out of nowhere. Since the announcement, it has had me hyped as Whoa, mister! Are you trying to get labeled as advertiser unfriendly like National Rabble-Rouser Hulk Hogan? I think not. Nice try. You're trying to get me all huffy and puffy about Hulk Hogan so you can make Hulkamania Sonic Mania jokes all episode. Not happening. Wow. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's a pretty good idea. Don't worry, Lulu. I wouldn't do that to you. Thank you.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Lucious T?
What the hell, man? I just said... I said I wouldn't. That was you.
Runs wild on you!
Sonic Mania is the 2D Sonic fans have been clamoring for. Gone are all the extraneous characters and ridiculous plots. This game cuts it down to the classics. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik. But Lucius! Don't you mean Eggman? No, I mean Robotnik. Enough of this revisionist history bullshit. Ruh-roh. No money's for you. You can choose to play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or Sonic and Tails together. Each playthrough requires a separate save. You cannot change characters mid-game. So you need to have 4 different save files if you want to play as all 4 configurations. The nice part is the Chaos Emeralds you collect carry over so you can eventually get the true ending on one playthrough without needing to do it all in one run. Good thing, too. I mean, wow, you only got 3. You really are a jock. Hey, I never said I was good at Sonic. I still beat it. Yeah, on easy mode. It really wasn't Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3. It was more him pinning Jeff Jarrett at that time where he pinned him with his foot. Thank you for those very specific and still out of place references. Okay, now you're doing Predator. That has nothing to do with Hogan. Lucius, you forget. Starring in Predator was the sexual Tyrannosaurus himself, Jesse Ventura, who, as we all know, was the body that worked with Hogan. BAM! Speaking of Predator, did you know that Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally the guy in the Predator suit? No! No more Jean-Claude! We did enough of that in the Tactics Ogre vid. We, or WWE. Why is he even here? He's not supposed to be in Retroactive. New Brandon, buddy boy. Just like when the Hulkster went Hollywood. Of course, you can still play the classic Sonic way with no saves. There are 12 zones in total. Each consists of a Part 1 and Part 2. Most of the zones are remixes of classic Sonic levels, with Studiopolis, Press Garden, and Titanic Monarch being brand new. Titanic Monarchs? That reminds me. What? Vince McMahon beating Ted Turner?
No.
The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak?
No.
People thinking I'm Ric Flair's son because I go, woo!
No.
The fact that I'm actually related to the Young Bucks?
Wow. You're related to those guys? I guess we all know where the talent in the family went.
The level design is geared towards what makes Sonic best, speed. My favorite part of a Sonic game is the rush you get going non-stop through a level, to the point where you can barely follow yourself on screen. Peppered here and there are various secrets and bonuses. Having more than 25 rings on your person and hitting a checkpoint opens up one of the Sonic 3 style bonus games. Finding a big ring gives you a chance at catching a Chaos Emerald. How does this work, you may ask?
I got this, Lucian. Each ring drops you in a pseudo 3D chase to catch the UFO whilst your rings act as a counter. Collect the blue balls to increase your speed and catch the emerald. Hitting obstacle costs you rings, and you can fall off the edge once you get too fast. So what you gonna do, UFO? What you gonna do when Lucius only gets 3 of you? Oh, I guess nothing.
I'm no speedrunner, but my goal in a Sonic game is to get to the end as fast as possible.
Clearly it's not getting Chaos Emeralds.
Sonic Mania gives these moments in spades. My personal favorite might be Stardust Speedway. The entire level was a blur of excellent positioning and boosts. It felt like I was in a pinball machine or on rails. Rarely does the game slow down. Even the annoying water level has a lot of great underwater fans and speed to it. All the Sonic hallmarks are present. Power-ups like the Fire Shield, Star Power, etc. They can affect the environment too. The Lightning power-up even gets magnetic. The Fire Shield lights oil, and so on and so forth. Lots of cool new uses. The underwater bubble, of course, makes a comeback, and ingenious uses of platforming and plane switching abound. They even have Sonic shrink and go from the foreground to the background at times. Each stage ends with a creative boss fight that rarely repeats, and is nothing less than fun and challenging. Except Scuba Robotnik. Screw that guy.
Eggman.
Shut up. It's all handled masterfully. It truly is a worthy successor to the games of yesterday. Each level drips in nostalgia while constantly throwing curveballs. Both levels in a zone are drastically different from each other. The Chemical Factory was particularly good with the introduction of the bouncing gels. Reminded me of Portal 2 in a way. The only level that was a pain was the last level, which at the time I wasn't aware was the final level. It first introduces these purple plasma ball launchers that take a while to get accustomed to. Then, in part 2, you have to complete 4 pathways to unlock the portal to Robotnik. Last boss isn't too bad, just one ring Zurg like I did on every other boss. He will periodically teleport you to one of his 3 henchmen that you must survive for a few seconds before heading back. I think you unlock one last zone if you have all the Chaos Emeralds, but I only got 3.
But Lucius, you can't give up there. You need to say your prayers, take your vitamins, rip your shirt, and crack some Eggman.
It's a Sonic game. I've beaten it, and that's it. All that would have happened was it opened up another zone, another boss fight. I beat the damn Sonic game. I danced for my damn food. You're taking all my money. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with it. George is getting upset.
Well, if you're not skilled enough, I mean, it is video games. It's not CrossFit or whatever the fancy doodads you jocks are into these days.
Oh my god, I'm not a jock. And since when is that an insult?
Who's Tom Brady?
The Patriots quarterback.
Who's Christian Whitehead?
I don't know.
He's the guy who made the game. Yeesh. His name's right there. God. I mean, maybe if his name was on the back of his shirt and he was on your Wheaties box, you'd know him then.
So in conclusion, should you pick up Sonic Mania? I'm gonna say absolutely. It's an easy 8 out of 10. Fans of the old Sonic games or Genesis in general will have a lot to love here, and at only $20, you'd be a fool not to buy it. So pick it up and play it. That's your homework. And that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you for joining me. Please leave a positive or a very positive comment below. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. And don't forget, that's right, doing that again because that was fun. Bringing it back, baby. So, that's it for today. It's been so nice getting a hold of you all. And you guys, take care.